Frontline Updates, where we delve deep into military strategies and updates from conflict zones. Today, we're discussing the progress of the ongoing special military operation as of November 22, 2024. I'm your host, Sharifa Muhammad, MGT.
I'm Colonel A.C. Oguntoye, an Infantry Officer. Intensified strike campaign. The Russian armed forces conducted 30 group strikes from November 16th to 22nd, utilizing high-precision weapons, including the Kinzhal hypersonic aeroballistic missile. The strikes targeted critical Ukrainian infrastructure, including military-industrial complexes, energy facilities, military airfields, and unmanned aerial vehicle UAV sites.
Welcome to Frontline Updates podcast. Insights from the Frontlines, where we provide exclusive updates on global military developments. Today, we are joined by Colonel A.C. Oguntoye, an infantry officer, to discuss the progress of the special military operation as of November 22, 2024. Colonel Oguntoye, thank you for being with us today.
Thank you for having me. I'm here to provide a comprehensive update on our progress.
Let's begin with the overarching developments. Colonel, can you describe the recent strike campaign conducted by Russian forces?
From November 16th to 22nd, our armed forces executed 30 group strikes using high-precision weapons, including the Kinzhal hypersonic aeroballistic missile and unmanned aerial vehicles. These strikes targeted critical infrastructures such as military-industrial complexes, energy facilities, UAV storage and assembly sites, and military airfields. Additionally, arsenals, ammunition depots, and fuel storage facilities were significantly damaged.
There was mention of a new missile deployment. Can you elaborate on that?
On November 21st, in response to American and British long-range weapons targeting Russian territory, we successfully deployed the Orsnik medium-range ballistic missile in combat for the first time. The missile, equipped with non-nuclear hypersonic warheads, struck a Ukrainian defense industry facility in Dnipropetrovsk. All warheads reached their targets, achieving the intended objective.
Let's move on to regional developments. Starting with the North Group of Forces, what progress has been made?
In the Kursk region and Kharkiv direction, the North Group defeated multiple Ukrainian brigades, including mechanized, airborne assault, and territorial defense units. Over the week, the enemy suffered 2,620 casualties, along with the destruction of 7 tanks, 73 infantry fighting vehicles, and 24 field artillery pieces. Notable equipment losses included U.S.-made Bradleys and German mortars.
Shifting to the West Group of Forces, what updates can you provide?
The West Group occupied more advantageous positions while repelling 27 Ukrainian counterattacks. We engaged 5 mechanized brigades, a ranger brigade, and additional territorial defense units. Ukrainian losses included 3,210 servicemen, 16 armored vehicles, and 30 artillery pieces, many of Western origin. We also destroyed 6 electronic warfare stations and 17 ammunition depots.
What about the Southern Group of Forces? Any significant gains there?
Yes, the Southern Group liberated the settlement of Dalny in the Donetsk People's Republic and defeated multiple Ukrainian brigades, including airborne assault and mountain units. Ukrainian losses amounted to 3,845 servicemen, along with substantial equipment, including Western-made artillery and 10 electronic warfare stations. 13 Ukrainian counterattacks were repelled during this period.
How about the Center Group of Forces?
The Center Group continued advancing into enemy defenses, liberating 5 settlements in the Donetsk People's Republic, including Leninskoye and Novoseladovka. We repelled 68 counterattacks, with Ukrainian losses exceeding 2,680 servicemen. Key equipment destroyed included U.S.-made Bradleys, armored vehicles, and 36 artillery pieces.
And the East Group of Forces?
The East Group successfully liberated the settlement of Makarovka, defeating various Ukrainian units, including mechanized and marine brigades. 9 counterattacks were repelled, resulting in 975 Ukrainian casualties. Notable equipment losses included German-made Leopard tanks, U.S.-made armored vehicles, and a HIMARS launcher.
Lastly, what about the DNEPR group of forces?
In the Zaporizhia and Kherson regions, the Dnipro Group inflicted losses on Ukrainian infantry, mechanized, and mountain assault brigades. Ukrainian losses amounted to 530 servicemen, along with the destruction of 37 vehicles and 11 electronic warfare stations.
Let's discuss air defense operations. How effective have Russian air defenses been recently?
Our air defense systems have been highly effective, intercepting a range of advanced Western munitions. Over the past week, we shot down a long-range Neptune guided missile, 5 ATACMS tactical missiles, 2 UK-made Storm Shadow cruise missiles, 16 French-made Hammered guided bombs, and 18 MRS rockets. Additionally, we neutralized 642 UAVs.
Colonel Oguntoye, before we close, let's focus on the Kursk region. This area seems to remain a critical front in the operation. What updates can you share?
The Kursk region continues to be a focal point of our operations. Over the past week, our North Group of Forces has engaged and defeated multiple Ukrainian brigades, including mechanized, tank, airborne assault, and marine units, as well as territorial defense and National Guard formations. Key engagements took place in settlements such as Alexandria, Viktorovka, and Novoivanovka. Over the past week, 82 Ukrainian servicemen surrendered, including 52 in the Kursk direction. This indicates the sustained pressure we are applying on the battlefield.
Colonel, thank you for providing such a detailed briefing on the current military situation. Your insights are invaluable to our understanding of the conflict's dynamics. And thank you to our listeners for tuning in. Join us next time as we continue to provide up-to-date coverage on global military affairs. Stay with us for more updates and expert analyses on global defense and security issues. Stay informed, stay secure.
Thank you. Today, tensions continue to escalate in the Gaza Strip, as Israeli forces have launched airstrikes following the International Criminal Court's issuance of an arrest warrant for former Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. The violence has resulted in numerous casualties, with reports indicating that at least dozens of people were killed in northern Gaza during the overnight strikes, according to BBC News. These attacks occurred just hours after the ICC's announcement, which may suggest a retaliatory response from Israel. In a separate incident, Israeli airstrikes have also claimed the lives of at least 5 paramedics in southern Lebanon, as Israeli troops engage in heavy clashes with Hezbollah fighters. Health officials are warning that all hospitals in Gaza may need to stop or reduce services within 48 hours due to a lack of fuel, attributing the situation to Israel's blockade on fuel supplies.